Hello, this is a specific request for me to coach NAV the Nerd on Burn Into Child Domination. He says this game was winnable. Let's see if it is actually winnable. This will be a pretty low rank, as I can see. We don't have any bans, so let's try and abuse some of those characters like Magic Strange, like Human Torch Ultron, to get out of it earlier, but we don't have to. Just a tip if you want to climb fast.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
We'll be going. This portal makes no sense. This portal should be done here, so this is like a last minute plan in terms of portal placement, one high ground, and in terms of like where to start the portal and who's going through it. Everybody should like to go through it and, you know, just place it earlier.
Got it.
But that's not who we're doing. It'd actually be better just to ignore portal as a tank and go with your Loki as kind of like a pincer attack. Although you gotta play very safe and gotta make sure guys are playing like together, and the portal goes down, you go in to do a pincer maneuver and kind of force the tanks to acknowledge both sides and force the supports into the middle looking at both sides. In terms of this portal, no.
A shortcut through
So this portal's located.
space.
No, it's going to be behind them. Yeah, this is where like Loki and such, and you could be like distracting the back line, or the front line in this case, and forcing an attack on the back line. This guy's should not be here. This is very unlucky. Hopefully you guys are able to get a pick. Go back to
Our
you.
enemies are near.
A little help, please. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Find some idiot who's almost figured out using the cracks and making
The mission area is yours.
97 ping, 80 ping. Take off the servers, you don't have high ping for. Could have chased. There I actually would have loved to see a harder chase. Like, she's won, your entire team's full. You know that the Hala's won, so you could actually shoot the Hala too. And you know that this guy's won because you hit him. So you going in this web is perfectly fine. There's no reason to back up. You almost let her leave, and if you were the only one alive, she would have been able to get out free.
To me, that spells Stevens. I was fine, but thank you.
But
The destroyer.
then you hear her. You heard her. She's attacking behind you. Okay. Even though your team can handle it, you're not pushing up. So over here, you're ignoring her.
A little help, please.
That's like alright. I'd much rather you actually go and attack her, so she doesn't escape and get extra charge. But here, you heard her right behind you. You didn't even check, which is like whatever. But then you go and check now, when you could be pushing up. Right here, we are just sitting here. We're not doing anything. There is no APM. There is no, like, nothing that we can do that we need to do. We need to start pushing up. We need to take that aggressive angle. We need to stall them. The name of the game is stall. Any more wasted time to get our percent up is all we need. Because in the end, one battle determines the entire game, right? One battle will always determine the game. Because you're going to have team sitting on card, and then that team gets wiped. Then the team sitting on card gets wiped, and then the other team gets wiped, and then our team gets wiped, and then their team gets wiped. And it's just going to be a card battle, and you're going to gain percentage slowly. So what you want to do is push up. You want to be aggressive. They don't. They're not likely going to use portal this early, and we just got to take space. We got to take that advantage that they're giving us, but we're not doing that right here. We need to actually be pushing up and doing that here, and just preventing them from getting anything done. So over here, we're just letting people through. We see the Hela, and then we're backing up for no reason. It's just the Hela. There is a Hulk there, but it's just the Hela. We can always left shift E over this wall and escape if need be. And we're still staying on cards. This is just lollygagging. We're doing a lot of waiting, right? But why not wait where their team doesn't have the chance to wait? Why don't we wait up in this choke, right? Because when we're standing here, right, we break these two pillars, we see this entire area. This is our sight line, this is their cover. They don't have cover here, and we can just drop back here if need be and rotate over there or 2 point or even back here. Sometimes you'll see a rotation here, but very rarely. But look, they're just waltzing through this choke. This is a huge choke point on the map. These two doors are a choke point. This, and this are all choke points. This is another choke point. This is another choke point. You know, going up above, this is another choke point that we can be holding, that we need to be fighting at, because we force them into a choke point, they're going to have a harder time moving left and right. And we're going to be able to go back and like recover and such, and it's all about timing and tempo and spacing and such. And without the spacing and timing, they're just going to collapse on us very fast. And we're just waiting. We're just twiddling our thumbs here when we need to be wasting their time, right? Because the match progresses at the same time, no matter who gets the point. So as long as they're not touching the point for longer, that's all we need. That's all we need. That's a win. And so, along with that, if we get picked early, right, we always can drop back to point and drop further back from point. So here's a rough one, a rough choke, right? Over here, this choke would be preferred because we'd be wasting time here, and then someone dies, we can all run back here, and by the time we get on point, they're back alive near this choke. So then we'll be able to kind of play a bit safer around back of point. They're back, oh, it's a 6v6 again, and now we can waste more time. So over here, when I'm playing this low rank, I will be standing here. I'll be yelling, push, 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 push. You know, up, ami, 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 stuff like that to get them to actually push up and my teammates to push up. But this is like something you can control too. Over here, nice. You have left shift. I believe you have left shift. Hold on. Yeah, you have left shift. You could have slammed her and killed her there. Well, why are we placing shield? Shield cuts off heals here. We gotta be placing it in choke. And we gotta press left shift to do the damage. Right? We're getting charged now. A little late, but that's fine. We're gonna hold this. Nice. Okay, we don't care about this guy anymore. We need to focus on the team. Our team can take care of one little guy with like 150 health. We need to be taking care of the team. This makes no sense. We're wasting time. Push up, push up, push up. You're full health. You are full health. You are determining the speed of the battle, not that. You're still playing as if they have a tank up here. Shield low further, that's fine. You saw someone go right, yeah.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Left shift. We want to be pressing left shift to store charge, because left shift preserves our charge. So left shift now, you know, try and keep it so we can hold this aggressive choke with full charge. Because now it's just a reset. It's like you died and walked back. Your preservation of charge means nothing here, right? There's nothing to shoot on, you know, it's just going to be the same fight as the previous one over and over again, which doesn't sound bad to you, but it could be a better fight. It could be an easier one fight, and this charge is going to be helpful. So all Emma is preserving charge. Your left click does an insane amount of damage. Your left shift prevents dive and helps finish people off. Your left click is not on a cooldown, but it does drain fast. Your left shift is on a 12-second cooldown, right? We don't really care. As long as we're holding our charge, we can always have full health max charge and do amazing damage, opposed to just sitting in 0 charge and then left shifting for clear. And this is what I see most low players do. They'll actually let their charge drain instead of preserving it through team fights. Here, I believe you can actually jump up and dash into the window. So we could be doing that. We saw him go up, we saw that he's healing there. Okay. Again, holding chokes. Up there was fine if you engaged, right? Now we're just kind of like falling back for no reason. We need to go up. That wall means nothing really. She's not going to do enough damage, and we actually want her to do damage for our Loki to get his up. Here, chase her. Oh, okay. She is alone there. We gotta be able to collapse on that sort of thing.
I suppose that helped.
Over here, yeah, we left it. We're gonna miss it. Our shift immediately, you got a decent game now. Go in with that. Let someone else take care of that. That's not your job. That is not your job. It is very annoying to aim at Scarlet, and you don't have the aim to do it right now. So it's no longer the job. Let someone else deal with it. So left shift here. You don't have it, so we're gonna press Q actually here, just to prevent it. It is very extreme, but I much rather be alive and guarantee the fight than you know, let him eat me. But perhaps I see actually that your Scarlet is ulting, so we are actually going to be able to kill the Jeff instantly if this is timed correctly. Nice. Left shift again. We don't have a tech. My apologies. Now left shift, yes. Hit, hit. Nice. Now we're going back to point. This is our ult?
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah,
Armed and dangerous! Get in there.
Look who's here. Invisible?
Remember that.
Here, we're going to do a bit of damage, but we're not going to focus. Because we know that their team's back, we're not going to focus on him. We're going to save our left shift. Bring her out of here. Nice. A little late, but nice. So close.
Behold the god of thunder!
You did your part, I suppose.
It's overall very, very messy of a game. We're not holding chokes, and our aim's a little off, which is like, whatever, I'm gonna give you a program for that now. Moving forward, but here we're gonna be second point. I'm gonna pause here for a moment to get the program. Hello, I'm back. This is the program I'm talking about. Aim labs, to give you previews, to give you a bunch of cool like statistics. I know this is more for Valorant training, but still about that licking and such. So you have to download it, 20 gigs, but it is very good and you will get good. It's all about practice. Everything's about practice. And you have different scenarios, different tracking, aiming, tight aim, low aim, whatnot, and doing this sort of thing is going to help you out a lot. To go back to the game, see if it captures. Okay, I see on my OBS my screen flickers. I don't know if it's black at the same time. Anyway, so here, I prefer going top with Emma is once you go top here, you're a bit closer, right, than everybody. You can left shift, dash, you know, walk, dash, break this, go here, then you're right here. You don't have your punch form, but it's very unlikely you're going to encounter dive here. And even if you do,
Seconds
your
before you
team
attack.
should
Get
be
ready.
good enough to handle at least enough of the dive for you to get your
You,
target for back.
mechanical man, we can help each other achieve our goals.
Furthermore,
Part of my goal is
your team is running tri-support, which I don't like, but
Replacing mortals, you mean?
it's
Even
alright.
once you have done that,
We do
yes,
have to be alternating or rotating
Battle
around,
starts in 5,
which looks like we have
4,
been doing.
3, 2, 1.
No TP here. No. Going in. Nice. Focus on the backline. Focus on the backline. Nice. Perfect. You can keep it. You shield her off. Left shift if you need. Just be careful not to go too deep. You should be shielding her off right here. So she can't heal. And then you no longer care about them. If Witch pops up here, you can cheer, but you really should be kind of going back. Or you can place the shield directly in front of you and walk past the shield so you don't get stuck. Because this is going to look like you're going to die here. Both supports, or at least supports. Yeah, he could have healed you. So you need to be spamming any healing, but whatever.
Like the mission area is yours to capture now.
This
The mission area is yours.
this queen's reign is.
So here, we're walking. We'll be focusing on her. Nice. Your data storage. You need to delete that. You need to delete that though. You need to delete that though. It's your responsibility since you can, like, do combo him, right? So if only someone else hits him, you'll die. Oof.
I needed that more than I'll admit.
Well, this is not much I can say. We don't need that. We do not need that one. We do not need that all.
Us against the world.
Now we would need it.
Now I see them.
Yeah, aim for anything here, so it's
Mental domination.
put your resources in something where you can build charge. Right here, using this, whatever, we can Q here, right? We can left shift here, get her down. We need to get our backline because I think our backline's being dove, yeah. We're not using our abilities to the full extent. Your left shift is not a
More than half of the mission area. Keep
skill
going.
confirm at all times. We can use it to stall, we can use it to move people on and such. I do like the quick cancel. We knew that was gonna be bad. This is just, oh, get on point, go with you there, yep.
Can someone exterminate these robotic pests?
You can stay back.
All those little robots gone now. Good.
Beware, behind you.
Anyone willing to help?
Left shift here.
Your
Nice.
part, I
Quick
suppose.
cancel, but should have ultimately been out earlier. This seems unuseful, so we need to go up. Get that. Get that. Get the ground. The free ground. Push up. Push up.
Does that help?
You cannot deal with that. You can ult him. You can't deal with it. Nice. One moment. Alright, so I got an important call. I may be leaving in the middle of this coaching session, unfortunately. However, let's just continue as we do. Yeah, this is how much what you can do. I actually like to cancel if I have charge. Nice. So over here, we just want to, again, be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive. Position. Use your abilities correctly. This doesn't do anything. You have low charge, this doesn't do anything. Unnecessary rotation. Think about what you're doing here, right? If you're rotating from the front, you're forcing her here, which is good. When you're rotating from the back, she can just run away because you're giving her an escape now. So this rotation's not good. Nice, and now we're just gonna get hauled.
Your team's captured
Okay, NAV.
for progress.
One moment. Alright, hopefully no more calls for a bit. My scene's still black. Okay, OBS. I don't like it. But hey, that's what I got. So, let's go on further, right? Aggressive, 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 you know, take that space you need. This does nothing again, you're low charge.
Shields up.
Here, you know, use left shift for movement. Like, I hate to say it, it's not the best thing to do, but you are so slow when chasing a Hulk that it is actually worth just popping diamond form, pressing E, dropping diamond form, just to hit him a bit more.
Mental domination.
This does something now, because we're over 30. Here, we're just gonna try and... left shift. Or... we could use abilities there.
Exterminating robotic pests.
I would say, hold on. I'm pretty sure your storm's also down. Yeah. Okay, so we need to focus on this person. We need to drop diamond form and just do a bunch of damage. Then the second the Agamotto ends, you place a shield in front of her and kill her for the rest. Oh, little tunnel vision there. Remember, we're down a lot of people here, right? Look at where our team is. Look at where their team is. Oh god, that's awful. Right? So when we go up here, right? We're down a lot of people. We cannot be getting tunnel vision. We need to be playing safe. Even so, there is just the ability usages that we can do puts us in different situations if we chose them at different times. We wouldn't have to be getting Hulk because we would have had the enemy tank down, so then everybody would be a Hulk instead of just us. We wouldn't need to be over here or over there if we just use this ability earlier or this ability later and such, or if we're holding different places. This is something to keep in mind. The ability dictates the tempo of the game. Over here, this is nothing.
I will have my
You
revenge
can't use
for that.
teleports. Here. Yeah, we're just going in. We could flank left. Why are we behind our supports? Why are we behind our supports? We are a tank. We're still staying behind. Like, even though you're not pushing in, you still need to be present and scare off their tanks a little. Because their tanks are like, oh, they're coming back, right? We're not pressing tab either on their team, right? The enemy's not pressing tab, we're not pressing tab. No one knows who's alive or dead unless you're tracking it, which I don't think anybody is at this point, right? You need to be present, you need to be aggressive, you need to output pressure, you need to be ready to die for your supports here. Not actually, right? But, you know, because your supports can get back sooner and you have 3 of them. But you still need to be present for your supports. So over here, we're going left. Or are we going main? What are we doing? What are we doing? This means nothing to us. We don't know if we're going left. We don't know if we're going main. We're at this weird spot. This corner is terrible for us. This is like negative pressure because it allows their team to push in now. Because you're over here instead of over here. and you're not going over here. Right? This is negative pressure. Decent pressure here, and then nothing again. So, I'm guessing you heard this guard twitch. Left shift instantly? No. We can be quicker on that uptake. Cancel, yeah. Go forward.
Nothing.
You have no charge, don't worry. Learn the distance where you can start hurting people.
Against the world!
Nice.
They're coming from all sides.
Shooting at the floor is interesting. You can't actually damage that ult, despite popular belief. This is not damageable.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Looking up, crosshair placement, you know, we're shooting the floor, we're shooting these bugs at the floor. Those ants are dead. Nice team wipe on the ants. But we need to focus. Sorry, I'm being too rude. We need to focus. We have an ult, we need to pop Ultra on the second our support dive or not. So, interesting shield placement. And we're just gonna die here. We might get a TP up if we were smart. Yes, if that's our TP. Looks like it. Over here. Let's just watch someone else here now. Yeah. Shoot, melee shoot.
Oh, be gone.
Okay, you're back alive. Looks like this fight's a wash. So no need to go in anymore. Don't pop up. Yeah. It made sense why you lost that point. Your tunnel vision, target priority, right? Your aim's a little off, but that's completely fine. You can always just practice, and that's fine. There's just a lot of stuff where it's like positioning could be better, or this ability could be used here. You need to be preserving charge, right? It's those sort of things that are really affecting you now. And it isn't like Ramatra. If you ever played Overwatch, she is not like Ramatra. Ramatra, you're stalling for punch form, right? You are not stalling for diamond form here. Anyway. We're gonna be going in, you know, again, I hate to reiterate, be more aggressive on this and that, right? Why is there so many flags here? Be aggressive on everything, right? Be holding choke, be prioritizing the correct targets, be like using your abilities, and once you get good ability usage, you'll notice that you're going to be in more favorable positions. And eventually, even the best ability usage will be in unfavorable positions, right? When you get very, very, very high. So it's going to be very difficult once you get to that level. But other things can subsidize your abilities. And it's no longer a game about abilities in high rank. It's not a game about ults and plans and effective, like, targets. But either way, let's not waste time here. Let's go forward.
30 seconds before you attack.
Walking,
Get ready.
you know, left shift, dash, walk, 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 dash, and diamond form. Just get there a little bit sooner. It's not necessary, but I like the little early look in.
Mother.
We need to be going high ground. No one goes main. Look at our team. We have 2 people that benefit from main. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. This is the 3rd point of this map.
Perfection.
Still reviewing you.
I answer to all 3.
Once again, I think I mentioned before that that side room is still much better opening. Again, look at your team. You have Phoenix and Ultron, which excel like main. The things like Venom, you know, would benefit actually from going here and dragging attention away from main. Back here now.
I was fine.
You see someone top right. Unnecessary shield, it's not going to do anything. Drop it right away. We're going to push up. Again, unnecessary ability use. You have no charge. That's not going to cut down anytime soon. Tracking. 120 ping. here, we want to focus kind of getting charge, hitting anybody. It doesn't matter if we're doing like important damage or whatnot. We just want to do some damage of any type to get that charge up.
Against me, please.
Here, okay, look where you are over here. You're all the way in the back line. These are not tanks. These are not tanks. This is a tank. This is a DPS. And where are you? You're so far away from the fight. You might as well have died early in the fight. There is no pressure here. This is a little extreme. I don't think your Loki's getting out. And if he does, it's still shouldn't necessarily use this. We have low charge too, so you can't cancel out right after. 1 moment. Lots of this coaching has to be a bit fast. I have somewhere to be. We're here, again, no usage. It's better off just to die early, get that reset.
All they did was make me
left shift
angrier.
E, walk E. Once again, just get there faster. It doesn't matter because you're not going to use your left shift anyway to kill anybody yet. Interesting. Our team's gone. No reason to push up. Our Ultron's staggering. He's going to die, so now we're just wasting more time. We do not want to get in. We want to get out. No reason to be here. We're gonna get the Hulk, hopefully. We're gonna stun him. Focusing him is fine, but I'd much rather you focus him in standard form rather than diamond form, so you can actually get some charge. Wasting charge every time you hear that, that means you're not doing damage and you're not getting charged. There's someone behind you, you've been hit by that a lot. Place the shield anywhere behind. If you have a shield, place it anywhere behind you, right? Block off that damage, block off that ult. No, you're going in half health. You're going in half health. You had a decent retreat, which I actually liked. Now you're just going in half health, and now you're gonna probably die here. We're forced to use charms on you early. Now we're going in. Keep the pressure on the penny. You lost focus. Left shift. You cannot kill him in that. It's no point in even doing so. Target priority, you can't hit that. He's out of your range. Get the tank, get the tank, get the tank, get the tank, get the tank. You're a tank buster. No shield either. Rough. That's kind of where you collapsed. I don't think this game was winnable from your side at all, even second point. You got like some good kills, you got some decent things, but you guys just kind of faltered and forgot what your abilities did and where your team was, which ended up costing you later, and then no touch and a loss. So overall, I don't think you would have won this game, even if you thought so, unfortunately. I think there's things where you can improve your positioning and kind of like where you're going and whatnot. Oh my god, I hate this. There we go. Proper pause. It's all about positioning as tank and seeing where you need to go. As Emma, you really want to preserve that charge in non-diamond form, and then go into diamond form to preserve it even more. That concludes this coaching session. I can go over this video with you again, NAV, and we can go and review some of the things I've talked about and ways to improve it. And anybody else who's watching, thank you for watching.